name is River. I'm a nurse and GAPS practitioner, and I'm here to talk about the who, what, when, where, why, how of GAPS. How do we do GAPS? Well, it depends on what kind of person you are. You could start with reading Dr. Natasha Campbell McBride's book, Gut and Psychology Syndrome, or if it's more applicable to you, Gut and Physiology Syndrome. If you are a reader, how can you start GAPS? You can read the beautiful explanation that is simple enough for any old Joe to understand, but sophisticated enough with all the references to be appreciated by those who are in healthcare, like myself. How can you do GAPS? You can sign up for a course where we will slowly work our way through these books in bite-sized pieces 1 week at a time to slowly incorporate kitchen skills into our life 1 week at a time. That's a great way to start, to have something to guide you. How can we do GAPS? We could do it as a group. If you want to gather some friends or family members and all go through group coaching together, we can arrange that. We can go through my online course together and have some live coaching on top of it every week. How can we do GAPS? If you have a severe condition you've been struggling with for a long time, you've tried many things, then you should be working with a GAPS practitioner. I'm accepting private clients right now, so if that's something you're interested in, if you feel like we have a connection that you want to work with me, then reach out. I'd be happy to set up an introductory conversation. GAPS is very different from most approaches in that it is not all a prescription of a list of foods. It is not all a prescription of a list of supplements. It is very individualized, which is why Dr. Natasha certifies more and more GAPS practitioners every year, because as you go through the healing journey, you may encounter some resistance, you may have some healing reactions, you may need to tweak or adjust the protocol according to your situation. This is where GAPS practitioners come in. We can listen to your symptoms, maybe take a look at some pictures that you might want to send us, to listen to the story and explain how we can pivot the protocol to specifically address your next step in healing, to take it one step at a time. Some people who have suffered for a very long time can run up against a wall if you just read the book and try to cowboy it on your own. You could run into a band of coyotes or some banditos who will try to take you down, and they don't like what you're doing with GAPS and they will fight back. If you want to subversively sneak your way through the barren wilderness that is your gut lining right now, and begin to plant a garden and repopulate it in a way that is more gentle, in a way that is sustainable, reach out to a local GAPS practitioner or reach out to me. Reach out to a GAPS practitioner that you feel that you can connect with, that you trust, that can listen to you and walk you through it. How do we do GAPS? We do it by studying. We do it one step at a time. We do it in community. We do it under the supervision of a GAPS practitioner. If you have more questions about GAPS, comment below and I'll be happy to make some more videos concerning topics that you're interested in.